Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we're just going to have a nice, relaxed, chilled out session this morning. I've got some cards. I've got the daily guidance from your angels deck. I want to use that first. My energy's been a bit bizarre the last couple of days. I'm feeling it a bit today. I'm not sure. I don't want to say I'm not sure who I am. I know who I am, but I'm not sure whose energy this is. It's a certain attitude about me. Okay. It's obviously part of me, but it's an energy that it's like a new energy. Feels very much more like my masculine side of me. I've got the daily guidance from your angels card. Play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So take the day off and don't feel guilty about it. That's today's guidance. Just the confirmation I needed. Okay, let's read this card. The angels see that you need to play, so they sent you this card. You've been working and worrying a lot lately, and your soul cries out for fun. Feelings of fatigue, irritability or depression are additional signs that you're overdue for some playtime. You don't need to wait until you have a free moment, because you can inject fun into your day today. Simple pleasures, moments of moments of stillness, moments of silliness, laughing with a friend, or watching a funny movie are examples of ways to have fun that don't require a lot of time or money. Fun and play are necessary parts of life for children and adults. These types of activities help us live healthier lives and allow us to attain our desires more quickly. Fun is part of living a balanced life. Let's look at the additional meanings for this card today. Stop what you're doing and go have fun right now. Release any guilt about having fun to the angels. You deserve happiness, pleasure and enjoyment. Make sure that your recreational activities are purely fun and non-competitive. Let's delve into the Psychic Tarot. All that keeps going through my mind are these words. I hope you get my message before it's too late. Is that my message for you to have fun today, or to take the day off? To chill out? Give yourself a chill out session. 444 on the counter. Okay, Psychic Tarot. So let's delve more into this energy here. Prosperity begins. Now that card made mention about this fun time. Let me just read from the book again, this part, and it will make sense. These types of activities, what types of activities? Simple pleasures, moments of silliness. I added in moments of stillness, laughing with a friend, or watching a funny movie are examples of ways to have fun that don't require a lot of time or money. Fun and play are necessary parts of life for children and adults. These types of activities help us live healthier lives and allow us to attain our desires more quickly. That part. Allow us to attain our desires more quickly. We've got prosperity begins here. Fun is part of living a balanced life. Two hands, joining. Masculine, feminine. Prosperity begins. Taking a moment to pause. That's what I feel. Freeze frame. The Ace of Pentacles. This card brings a message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may even be presented as a gift. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavours and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. Well, that will put you in a happy mood, a playful, silly spirit. This is a time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that project or new job having a successful result. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. That's very interesting. I was talking to one of my daughters about the material world, and about 10 minutes after that conversation, my other daughter sent me a clip of music that was playing in the background, and it was Madonna, Material Girl. And all I could hear was, 'cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. It says material world here. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. Okay. And I felt the energy this morning, which I actually said to both of my daughters, was I feel the energy of all financial worries being cleared, being taken away. Prosperity begins. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, let's go back to this reading. Let's pull another card. let me tell you first about what I was doing yesterday as, well, I know was part of my mission work. I was handing out little packets of seeds, and they're called Seeds of Hope. That's what it says on the packet. I'll read to you what it says. Seeds of Hope, cornflower seeds, a symbol of hope for the future. It's good to grow together. And I must have given out maybe even up to about 200 packs of these seeds yesterday. Imagine how many of them are going to get sown. Growing instructions are on the back over the next week. Seeds of Hope. How beautiful. Prosperity begins. Because these two hands here are over the earth growing a beautiful fruitful tree here. It's not just bearing fruit, it's bearing beautiful butterflies. 1111 on the counter as I said that. Beautiful butterflies. Transformation. Memories of love. The Six of Cups. Now we remember. Let's read this message. You may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or it could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy, forgotten moments, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from those fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 card relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. Let's look at the bottom of the deck, because I've got some more decks of cards here to use. Accelerated motion, the 8 of Wands. So I take time to savour the moment when I said about just pausing, freeze frame, because things are going to be moving very quickly now. It's all aligning. The 8 of Wands. Accelerated motion. Someone's put their foot down on the accelerator. This card represents speed, flight, swift movement, hope. It's all those seeds of hope spread out yesterday. Spread out. Distributed. So this card represents speed, flight, swift movement, hope, passion, and above all, endings to delays. The conditions around you are perfect and appear to be rapidly heading in the direction of your goals and desires. Luck is on your side, and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high. Brace yourself as you finally witness the manifestation of what you've worked for and visualized. This is a call for initiative, but you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise and take advantage of these ideal conditions. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life. Trust, have faith, and go with the flow. This strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and future. this strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and future. Tell me more, tell me more. Hold on, let me get some more cards then. Let's have a look at the energy. I want to say, let's look at the energy surrounding this energy. Shall I finish off with that line of that song? Tell me more, does he get very far? Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. The card is Angel of Love, and it's in reverse. Let's have a look. I felt the energy of does he get very far? The masculine's coming in. The masculine side is playful, a bit silly. 49 in reverse. So with this card being in reverse, straight away it kind of takes me to Divine Feminine. You're going to be receiving, this is coming in for you. It's like there's another angel of love out there. It's your Divine Masculine. It's like it's not talking about you. Well, it is talking about you. He's talking about you. Okay, can we just read this message? In the reverse position, the angel of love could indicate a possible disconnect in matters of the heart. While this sometimes signifies a divorce or separation, interesting, I said he is talking about you. So I said, but this isn't talking about you. I'd say this is talking about, well, the Divine Masculine. While this sometimes signifies a divorce or separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected on a superficial basis, yet at a deeper level seem to be going their own ways. In this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation. If the longing remains alive in one partner's heart, if you find yourself unable to let go, this loving angel is telling you it's time to release any toxic or unrequited attachment you may be holding on to. The universe is waiting for you to free your heart and to open your life to the fully present and honouring love that you so rightly deserve. So look in the mirror and see the angel of love there with you. Know that you are worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and others. Wow, that's just beautiful. So look in the mirror and see the angel of love there with you. And like I said, we're not talking about you, Divine Feminine. This is your Divine Masculine. He's already with you in spirit, soul and mind. And soon he'll be with you in the physical. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. So know that you are worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and others. Okay, here's the affirmation. I love and value myself without limitation or condition. Tender loving treatment comes to me in wonderful and unexpected ways. Okay, the enchanted map. I'm singing Right Said Fred? Is that their name? Now I'm questioning that. I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts. I'm a model and you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah. Was that their name? We have the card Solitude. Card number 13. I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. I feel the masculines here are kind of really building up their confidence. They're just, I'm sexy and I know it kind of energy. Oh. Meditation is required when you receive the Solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. I did kind of add that in, and I mentioned that I'd added that in. We can have the silliness, but make sure you have the stillness. So allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an adventurous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat. What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. You're being told, chill out, take the day off, take the rest of the day off. Come chill with me for a bit. The journey of love. Let's have a look and see what card wants to come out of this deck today. Shakti, card number 19. When I said about taking the time, like today, to pause, to freeze frame, because things are going to be, can I say, frantic in a good way? I felt there was, this is quite an erotic reading. There's this energy of wanting to rush in. Rush, rush, hurry, hurry, lover, come to me. That kind of energy. And we've got Shakti, card number 19. So it's like, just take the time today to replenish, just to be with yourself, because things are shifting. Sweet things are in store. Shakti is divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the Kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love, that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our Kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder what happened to her, or what has got into him. We are on fire with the divine, and we cannot help it. We cannot help ourselves. We are on fire with the divine, and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment. but that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into a bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine as it was meant to in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. This oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, the energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. Let's get physical. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest. Get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. I was just about to say, I've just read the first line of the poem, but I was just about to say to you, I've been feeling a lot of these body aches, pains that would send people to the doctors. So I'm actually feeling the pain through my vessel. Knee complaints on both sides, interesting. Ankle complaints. Chest, a tight chest. And stomach. I would say a very sharp pain in my stomach today. All of it's been cleared through, but that's the kind of pain that I'm picking up within the vessel, the collective vessel. So let me read this poem. I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and all the who's yet to come. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the changing wind, ever mindful in the change in the wind, and the occasional tempest brewing. Loving you is having to make choices, knowing it isn't my fault. I can still choose to take it personally or just be, while I listen and watch you unfold. Your heart is a beauty I will always love, and it's the part of you that hasn't changed much over time. When I lie beside you and hear you breathe, when I touch your skin or caress your hair, you are timeless, and I choose loving you. That's beautiful, and I felt that that was from my feminine, my heart, to my masculine. Let me repeat it. I want to repeat it. So this is from me to you. I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are. Who you are, who you are. Who you become. And all the who's yet to come. Felt the Doctor Who's. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Loving you is having to make choices, knowing it isn't my fault. I can still choose to take it personally or just be, while I listen and watch you unfold. Your heart is a beauty I will always love. It's the part of you that hasn't changed much over time. When I lie beside you and hear you breathe, when I touch your skin or caress your hair, you are timeless, and I choose loving you. Right then, oh, pain in the side now. Well, at least I'm not a pain in the arse. Next message. We can pull another message from the journey of love. The spaces between the words. Card number 24. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. "24. When we look for guidance, we often look for the words that clarify, reassure and help us find our authentic path through the chaos." I feel like I might sneeze. Let me just see where this blessing's going. Yet there is also guidance in the spaces between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives where there is nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be coloured in, where there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not do based on what is happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. There is a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of this unknown terrain, or perhaps we are happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is space to just be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. I think I said something about sneezing, and I think there's a sneeze that wants to come out. Let's see what this blessing is. Be blessed. Day birth. The eastern rise of time, on newborn wings, bursts out across the lifeless crowd and sings its climb to heights unknown, of beauty, warmth and power upon its throne, to fade again in western sky, and only for a moment lie, before it takes its course again, to breathe once more in heart of man. How long have I been on for? 33 minutes and 6 seconds. Okay, I got a stitch in my side, on my right hand side, just under my rib cage. I think we'll finish with a Rumi message. Card number 20, the all-encompassing hand. The all-encompassing hand. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. Prosperity begins with the two hands on the soil here, under this beautiful tree. You are the essence of my existence. Who am I? A mirror in your hand. Whatever you do, I will do. I am your irresistible reflection. With every breath I feel, my heart is beating with yours. In your joy, I am exuberant. In your sadness, I am in sorrow. If you are bitter, I become bitter. If you are grace, I become grace. My joy is when I am bewildered in your beauty and taste the sweetness of love on your lips. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. Rumi. I have held your hand in mine for so long that I have long since ceased. I have long since ceased to distinguish where your sacred flesh once felt separate from mine. This sacred... Are we going to be able to get these words out? I'm not actually sure what energy is coming through from me. Okay, let me just take a little breather because the pain in my side... My poor daughter's having a coughing fit in the background, so let's just clear the energy. I'm just going to stand up for a moment. I felt the energy of somebody wanting to stand up and like pace the room. I just want to stand up and just stretch. Okay. That feels a bit better. Are we good? We're good. I have held your hand in mine for so long that I have long since ceased to distinguish where your sacred flesh once felt separate from mine. This sacred grasp pulses with love divine, and there is one hand holding and held, one being, loving and loved, though we may appear to be less ecstatic angels, to be two. The love that gives us this handfast, beloved, is so powerful we could spin the entire universe upon its axis, and still our hands will be joined, gently and yet enduringly, in unfailing love and sublime friendship. Perhaps you are in need of reassurance, dearest one. Perhaps you have been feeling somewhat alone on your path, or struggling with a matter deep within your precious, beautiful heart, and speaking of it to no one. Such loneliness that can foster in the heart, with no other to bear witness to your life experience. You may question your life, your sanity, your truths, and create doubt where no doubt need be. This must stop now. You are worthy of so much more, and this suffering is not essential for your growth now. It is time to let it be, and to be open, and to open up to the touch of grace. So this oracle comes to you as the hand of the divine. It is the all-encompassing hand, the hand that has no limitation upon the blessings it can bestow, upon the troubles it can lift from you, upon the tenderness it can communicate to you through sacred touch. Allow that divine hand to reach for you, beloved. Do not turn it away. Do not let old shame, guilt, or mistaken notions of false independence keep you from accepting this heavenly hand. This hand reaches to gently wipe away tears of the past. It will deftly unravel the ties that have bound your own hands, preventing you from fully giving and receiving according to your worth, which is incontestable and without limit. This divine hand will reach for you in your meditations, your sleep and your prayers. It will reach for you through life circumstances, through the smile or hug you receive from another, or the touch of another human being. It will reach you through the song of a bird, the falling of leaves, the soft fur of a beloved pet, through song lyrics that seem to speak what you are feeling deep inside, or the colourful dress of the stranger across the street who catches your eye and makes you smile. This divine hand is reaching for you now through this oracle. Yes, says the great beloved, I am reaching for you. Yes, I know you. You are my own. I would never abandon you. Perhaps you have turned from me unknowingly, forgotten how much I love you, because the world is in a forgetful daze too, and ignores the caress of the breeze, the joyful acknowledgement of every sunrise, and the reverence made radiant in every sunset. Life is the touch bestowed by my hand. Shall you receive me? Let me love you. Let me restore your soul and remind you there is nothing to fear now. Come, lay down your weapons and your fear for this moment. Quit using that mouth to cry for war or to cry in despair. Bring yourself to my table and use that mouth to taste some bold and rich wine instead. Enjoy with me in this moment the unbreakable bond that lies between us. Allow me to bring the cup of wine to your lips. Behind your head so gently lies my all-encompassing hand. Know the peace of my love. So deeply can it register with you now that you shall never again forget it. This oracle comes with a particular message for you. There may be a situation or circumstance in your life that you may feel is somehow unable to be solved. This oracle comes with reassurance that there is nothing beyond the reach of the divine hand of grace. All can be solved, all can be resolved. There is always a higher, better, more beautiful outcome possible. You are asked to pray using the sacred honouring ritual to do so with conviction. The divine has this situation in hand and all is unfolding as it should be. Ask for help each day by saying, I ask for help this day in all ways through unconditional love. Thank you. I'm not sure how I said that first time, but let's say it again. I ask for help this day in all ways through unconditional love. Thank you. You can be more specific in your request, asking for help in a particular relationship or project too if you wish. The divine wants to lend you a hand. You must ask for help first, however, so ask. Empower that all-powerful hand of grace to bless your life and all circumstances, relationships and situations that have been or are yet to be for you. Let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual. Place one hand resting upon the other with palms joined together. Say aloud, through the loving grace of Rumi, brother of my soul who loves me without condition, these hands are now blessed as the hands of the lover and the beloved, as the one divine hand, all-encompassing. I am blessed, protected, nurtured, and received. I am touched by the divine with compassionate mercy and loving tenderness. I call on the hands of grace to touch, heal, bless, and protect all aspects of myself and my life journey. Through divine grace, so be it. Simply rest with your hands in the same posture for several moments, then finish your ritual. If you wish, you may continue by speaking in prayer to the divine and offer up any issue or concern you have. Give it a voice. It doesn't matter how small or major the issue may seem. Talk it over with the great beloved, a wonderful and responsive listener. When you are finished, place your hands in prayer, bow your head, and simply say thank you. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. Well, that was a beautiful message. I will catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.